This is Jonathan Aguilar for Pro Boxing Fans, joined by Adam Smith. We're here at the GBM press conference ahead of a big show this Friday. There's a lot on offer, Adam. You can tell us more about it, but you got world title fights, British title fights. Excited for Friday?
I'm really excited. It's a fantastic show. Not just excited because I've been a part of the GBM journey, but excited that DAZN have got another phenomenal night. We are just flying at the moment. We had Kakache Wood a couple of weeks ago, then the Alan Fisher night at the Copper Box. We're in Scotland on Saturday for Josh Taylor's debut at welterweight against the very, very good Echo Esserman. Moses Atama, big fan of his. He's back on Saturday night. But before all of that, here on Friday on this pitch, here at Donny Rovers at the Echo Power, we've got a monster card, and that's what it is. Terry Harper defending her world lightweight title, 3-weight champion Terry, one of the best advocates in boxing, one of the best ambassadors, great story, and she lives just down the road, and she gets a chance to defend her crown against Natalie Zimmerman, who's undefeated, from Germany, and delighted to be over here as the challenger. We have Archie Sharp and Maxie Hughes in one of the best domestic trade fights, I think, this year. Both the other women's fights are fantastic. Tycee Gallagher against Ebony Jones in a brilliant British and Commonwealth super bantamweight matchup. We've got a football flying around here, Jonathan, that's going to go over our heads in a sec, so I don't know if you've got your boots on. We've also got that's what I'm training for. Hallowell and Levy in a great fight. Ellie Hallowell and Stevie Levy, that's really good. And Reece Mould against Louis Sylvester in a terrific lightweight fight as well. Big crossroads fight that. Both of them have got to win that. So yeah, what am I forgetting? Lewis Booth and Joe Hayden in a brilliant Donny derby. So yeah, it's a great night. And the farm boy Ed Hardy, he's here. Big fan of his. He's 3-0. He's going to be driving the tractor in, I think, from his farm, Margrange Farm, just down the road. So yeah, in fact, I actually better go and see them. They won't give me any more free food unless I pop in to see them during my stay here. But yeah, Ed Hardy on. Taz Nadeem, Ammar Akbar, great night Friday, great night, stack card, 50-50 fights. Well done from GBM, big statement.
I spoke to the main man over there, Dave Allen, earlier, and I said, you're the most talked about boxer in the UK right now, and he said, really? He's a humble guy, right? But yeah, your thoughts on his win?
Yeah, he doesn't like being, well, he's funny, isn't he, Dave? He's great. The fridge is back open. He's lost his belt already. It took him 10 years to win a belt and he's lost it. He can't find it. No, he's brilliant. He's a wonderful guy. He's a cult character for British boxing. We all love Dave Allen, and we've all hoped he'll get a night like that. I guess all of us, apart from Johnny Fisher and about 5,000 people in the Copper Box on Saturday night. And you feel for Johnny. I was in his dressing room afterwards. I always worry about a fighter that loses like that, and it's hard, right? It's really tough. And he wasn't feeling sorry for himself. He was feeling sorry for all the fans he believed he let down. He let no one down. Johnny Fisher's a great guy. He'll come again. He's got a wonderful team around him. So as gutted as I was for Johnny Fisher, as happy as I was for Dave Allen. This is boxing. This is the heavyweight division. This is where things can just turn like that. And suddenly Dave has injected huge life into his career. I think he did already in Riyadh. I thought he won that fight the first time, but actually the drama of the rematch and the bigger platform, and now he's getting a run with Eddie. It's fantastic, and he'll get a homecoming in Sheffield, and he deserves it. Some big names out there for him to fight. I think the key for Jamie and Nigel and for Dave is to keep busy and to keep him active. He's in a great shape. He's in a fantastic place at the moment, and I think he deserves to not only keep busy but to keep earning. But he's concentrating on his kids and two of his fighters who are on the bill on Friday night, Joe Hayden and Stevie Levy. And yeah, he's hopefully we'll grab him on the mic on the night as well. He's a great character. He's an honest man. He's a real man, and I'm delighted for him.
In terms of Johnny Fisher, is the road back difficult? Is it easy? Like how do they match him going forward?
Yeah, it's a tough one probably. I mean, it's an easy one in that he's a great guy, and he's done really well to come from Exeter University in a 2-1 in history to sort of fall into boxing and win 12 fights and get an army of followers behind him and get his dad and all. It's been a brilliant story, and it's a story that's going to come back. I mean, we all love a comeback. We all love a sort of, digging down and coming back, and he wants to do it for his fans as much as him. Yeah, so it's about how they go about it. He's got a great guy in Eddie with him, so I think they need to get him a couple of wins, get his confidence back. I think he could probably go around the country sort of, spending a bit of time with the likes of Dave Allen and others that have gone through tough times. I'm sure, Dillian White will chat to him. I'm sure, others that have had losses on home soil, and maybe, dramatic ones on primetime telly. It's not easy. It's tough, as a harder man Johnny Fisher is, going into that ring, he's got to walk down that Romford High Street, and, he'll get people around him, and people will love him, and he won't get people like laughing or anything like that. He'll get people behind him, and that's sort of because he's an honest, humble guy, and that's why people love Johnny Fisher. But he'll feel it, and he'll be licking his wounds, and he'll be upset, and he'll think he can do better, and he'll be beating himself up. But he said to me in the dressing room afterwards, he said he still wants to win an English title. He'll still do that. He'll still fight for a British title, and I think he will. I think he'll come back and he'll do that. There's a lot of dog, a lot of determination in Johnny Fisher. And remember, he started late. Dave Allen's been fighting for a long time. Johnny, a bit like Fabio Wardley, look at Fabio, what Fabio's done. You're learning on the job, really, when you haven't got that amateur experience. So, yeah, I think Johnny needs to go back, do some good sparring, maybe have a little rest, do some sparring, talk to people around the business that have gone through similar situations, hang with Mark and Jimmy, good people, no boxing inside and out, and he's got a great team around him, and Jake Mescal's in there, my old mate, and he'll help him, and there's a lot of good people, Adam Morley, a lot of good people around him, and he'll come back and he'll be fine, Johnny. He'll be absolutely fine, and I think he will win again, and I think he'll win titles.
Just announced today, Manny Pacquiao back in the ring, July 29th, Mario Barrios. I mean, what's your assessment of that? I mean, 4 years ago, whenever he fought Ugas, he looked way past his best. Can you see him pulling it off against Barrios?
Yeah, it's a difficult one, isn't it? Massive admirer of Manny Pacquiao, of Freddie Roach, of everything they've done. I spent a lot of time with them in my Sky days. I love Manny, and it's always hard when fighters come back very late on, at advancing ages, and especially after time out, which I think is a problem. Look, we love him. Only the people around him, close to him, know how good he is still, what he's got left, and maybe he needs it to prove something to himself. It's a tough ask doing it, but it's a challenge, and we'll be watching. I just want him to come out happy, healthy, safe. That's all. I love the guy, and win or lose, that's all I want for Manny Pacquiao. Is a fantastic life, but obviously he feels he needs to. But fighters are funny, Jonathan. I was with Carl Froch at the Golovkin-Kell Brook night. He was commentating with me, and he'd retired already. He had that George Groves fight, never made the Julio Cesar Chavez fight, so he retired and he came the safe side of the ropes, and Golovkin was stalking the ring afterwards, and Carl got up and he was like looking at Golovkin. I was like, what are you doing? And he's like, I'll have him. I'm like, sit down. It's difficult. They never lose it, fighters. I was just talking to Jamie and Gavin McDonnell, and Jamie's like, they're looking at the fighters now, and he's like, they can't come back, and they finished, and but Manny Pacquiao's coming back, and because he's a name, he gets the ranking, and he's in there, and we'll all watch. Tough one to assess. I just hope he comes out well.
Lastly, we've got the undisputed fight, Usyk-Dubois, coming up. Saw some comments from Tony Bellew, who said, looking at the way Dubois' career's gone, that he may revert back to type, referring to when he, some people said eyes quit in 2 of his fights. Obviously, Frank Warren wasn't happy, as you'd imagine. Do you understand Frank's grievance against that, and what's your thoughts?
I'm a big admirer of Daniel Dubois. I'm not going to sit here and say a fighter did this, that and the other, or if Tony Bellew wants to say that, I love Tony, he's my mate. Tony's he fought at every level, and he's got an opinion, and everyone should listen to him. But I love Daniel Dubois. I think what he's done has been unbelievable. You talk about Johnny Fisher earlier, about what he's got to go through and rebuild. Maybe you should go and talk to Daniel Dubois and his team as well. Not to join them, of course, he's got his own team, but just to spend time with people that have gone through hard times. I think it's important important. I went through my own hard battle through cancer, and I talk to other people who've gone through hard times, and you get strength from that. And I think that Daniel Dubois doesn't need anything other than the team around him. He believes in himself now. He's come back from what happened in the Joe Joyce fight. He's come back from what happened in the Usyk fight. Are they clinging a bit to the low blow? The was it, wasn't it? All of that. He lost the fight. Maybe they're trying to win the psychological battle. I don't think they will with Oleksandr Usyk. I think Usyk is far too smart for that. He'll go back to Gandir. He's already there. He's going to train incredibly hard, and he's going to do what Usyk does best, and he's very, very good in rematches. So obviously he's the favourite going into this. He's never lost a fight as a pro. He's had an unbelievable amateur career, and Usyk's the man to beat. But Daniel Dubois is in the form of his life, and not just beating the likes of Miller, the likes of Hrgovic, and obviously AJ at Wembley, but mentally with Don Charles and what he did at Wembley in front of 95,000 people, to hold himself together and pull out a performance like that. He's a dangerous guy, and he's got all the tools to give Oleksandr Usyk a really, really hard fight. Can he win it? It's heavyweight boxing. It's the first undisputed heavyweight championship fight on British soil. It's at Wembley Stadium. Usyk's a cult hero here as well. It's going to be a great atmosphere on the night. It's going to be the fight night of the year, July the 19th. I can't wait for it. Exclusively live on DAZN. And I think that it's a big fight, and it's a fight, yes, Usyk's favourite, but Daniel Dubois has got a real chance in this, and he could win by knockout. It's not impossible.
Well, we will look forward to that. That's coming up next month. Obviously, this week you're at 2 shows here in Doncaster on Friday, Glasgow Saturday.
Jonathan, I might be in 3. I might go to the darts in Sheffield tomorrow night. I'm thinking about it, and then just to be a fan, and then I'll be here on Friday night, or I might have a rest on Thursday night. But I have a Friday.
Done some commentary on darts before that.
Yes,
right?
I did some commentary. I enjoyed it. I love darts. I'm quite close to Stephen Bunting and Luke Humphreys and Gary Anderson, a couple of the others. But yeah, I like the darts. Matt Porter, who runs it brilliantly. It's a fantastic. The Premier League is unbelievable. It's coming to its close. So if I've got all my commentary prep and my work done, I might pop into the darts tomorrow night. But I'll definitely be here Friday night alongside Dave Colwell. Will be brilliant. And then back with Darren and Barry, joining them on Saturday night in Glasgow. Can't wait. Josh Taylor's come back. Moses Atalma returning after Dempsey McKean. Good to have him back, and good to be back in Scotland. Alex Arthur's kid's on the bill as well. I can't wait to see him, and it's fantastic. North of the border, we've had some great nights over the years with the likes of Alex and with Scott Harrison and Gary Jacobs a bit before your time, but yeah, some brilliant nights, and Josh is one of the greatest fighters we've produced. So looking forward to seeing what he's got left and what he'll do at welterweight.
Always an unbelievable atmosphere as well. So look forward to that. Adam, appreciate your time.
Cheers.
Thanks.